Feel the breeze, man. Feel the breeze. Oh yeah, we back. Another double issue up in here. This time, for some reason, it feels even more special than the last. I don't know how that's possible, but we'll find out why. But this first lure here, I like to call the Fruity Loops. I got the idea while I was eating a bowl of Fruit Loops and thought that the color of them were just way too vibrant. So I thought I'd copy that pattern. I grabbed these feathers here and trimmed them all up, perfect length, and we'll go ahead and attach the tail. Alright, we got the first layer on, nice and long. Put the purple in the back because it's the darkest color. Left the thread on this time. Sometimes I leave it on, no point in cutting it. Everything's still hanging loose, I haven't glued anything down. Decided to leave it free this time. And we're going to go through and add a brighter color in. Alright, so since the green was lighter, I thought I'd put that on second, so it really highlights with the purple in the back. And we'll probably do the orange as the last color, just to really make sure that everything that is supposed to be bright stands out more than the rest. Not too bad, looking good, looking good. So like I always do, I put them in sections of 3 spaced out so that when it does pull through the water they will separate each other and not overlap. And now a little bit of smolt. Always looks so good, especially with brighter colors. Yeah, it even adds to the black, but it really brings out brighter patterns than it does on darker ones. And you know, it looks really full, but when you scrunch it down, it pretty much compresses to maybe like 1/3 my finger, maybe not even. Alright, did another row of the exact same style pattern all the way up to the neck, so now it's completely full. Everything's still loose and sliding. I didn't glue anything down this time. I don't really know if it ever makes a difference. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. All depends on how I'm feeling. But we'll move on here. Alright, pop that little collar on there. Pop the purple collar. Kind of looks blue in the video, but what are you going to do? Everything's still loose. Spin it around. Don't know if it makes a difference. If anybody knows, go ahead, speak up, comment. Alright, let's take a little close look at this. I think it turned out pretty good. Every time I use this, because I am going to test this one myself, I'm going to think about a bowl of Fruit Loops and I'm going to want some. Haha. Now you're wanting some too, aren't you? Alright, we're going to move on to the next lure. The extra special lure. Alright. So, for the first time, I'm going to be making a lure for myself. This is the one I'm going to use. I like the blades of these. They match the purple somehow when they go through the water, and the brown. The back is brass. We're going to highlight with these feathers here, and then go with a little bit light brown. Can't go wrong. I don't know why I call them bucktails. Should I start calling them ducktails? I don't know, man. You let me know. I'm going to get this on and popping. Alright, so we have attached the first layer, the tail. And I did a double color tail this time, which I don't usually do. It looks not too bad. I don't really think the brown stands out too much, but it's an added touch in there. I'm not complaining. It's from me, so I like it. Not sure if you'll even be able to notice it once pull through the water, which I will do some underwater videos later. Alright, second row is good to go. Looking tight. I had to use these greenish brown feathers because, you know, I always talk about how much I love them. So obviously I'm going to put those on my own lure. And it looks pretty good. Put the light brown in there too, just to make sure that we highlight the gaps in between to show 2 separate colors pulling through the water. That's always really key. take a closer look here at what I was saying. Each one is separated by a gap, so when it is wet and you're pulling it through the water and it scrunches down, you still have a pattern showing. I don't know if you can see, but the blade kind of has purple in it. It's really weird. I can't explain it. You really see it though when it's pulling through the water. Alright, let's go ahead and add that next row in. Alright. Final detail collar is on. Popping the collar, popping the collar. So I left it full just to show you what it looked like. I don't usually do that, but I'll trim that down later. Nice and tight, so that when I put the final wrap string on, it holds tight. I think it looks pretty good. I'm excited to have one of my own lures for myself, so when I am out and about fishing, I have an actual good finished product to show people. Usually I don't have any with me because they always disappear right after I make them, and usually what I have on me is testers, so you know, got to spoil yourself sometimes. Alright, so we trimmed that up, wrapped it all nice and tight, and we're done. I definitely like the different colors of brown kicking in here. I'm very pleased. I'm excited to fish this, and also excited that I'll have one for myself. Like I said, I've just been using the testers, so I can't really show anybody when I'm fishing an actual good product other than telling them to visit my page or go to my website, which I highly doubt they do. I don't even have business cards. I gotta make business cards. Homemade business cards. Next project. But I just want to talk a little bit where I'm going here with these videos. Soon I want to do some on the water tests to show you how these do pull through the water and catching some fish. I definitely want to do that, but I wanted to also start out just establishing what I am about here and what I want to do, and that's bring to you all my bucktail madness, which I love so much, which I hope you love too. The free lure giveaway is still happening when I hit 100 subscribers. To show my appreciation to you, all you need to do is subscribe to be eligible. Stay tuned for more info.